Chief Okoye, one of Africa's most respected billionaires, had built an empire. But what he feared most was not losing his fortune. It was losing the hearts of his children. Chief Okoye sat quietly in his grand mansion, watching his children from the window as they arrived in flashy cars. His heart sank. His first son, Chidi, cared only for power. His second son, Tabena, chased quick money. His only daughter, Amara, seemed the only one who still cared. Do they love me? Or do they only love my wealth? He asked himself. The family gathered for dinner that night, but the table was filled with empty conversations. Chidi spoke about taking over the company. Tabena asked when they would inherit the properties. Only Amara asked about her father's health. Papa, have you eaten well today? She asked gently. Okoye forced a smile, but his heart was breaking. His sons didn't even notice. One night, Okoye called his longtime lawyer and his private doctor. I want to fake my death, he said calmly. They were shocked. I need to know if my children will protect my name, or if they will destroy everything I built the moment I'm gone. With careful planning, the scheme was set. A fake illness, a false hospital report, a quiet staged death. Only 3 people knew the truth. Okoye was admitted to a private hospital. The doctor declared him dead. 2 days later, the news spread quickly. The country mourned. His children were summoned back to the mansion. But while Amara wept bitterly, Chidi and Tabena exchanged glances, calculating, waiting for the inheritance to be announced, unknown to them. Chief Okoye watched everything from a hidden location. Now, let me see their hearts. The will would be read soon. The trap was set. Back at the mansion, the siblings argued. Chidi wanted to take over the business immediately. Tabena suggested selling some properties to manage things quickly. Amara pleaded, let's take time to mourn Papa properly. The money can wait. But the brothers ignored her. Greed was already burning in their hearts. Chief Okoye's test had begun. Will his children protect his legacy? Will they love beyond the reaches? Or will greed destroy them? The answers will soon unfold. 3 days after Chief Okoye's staged death, his children gathered once again at the mansion, not to mourn, but to claim what they believed was theirs. A black cloth draped over the gates. The media hovered outside. Inside, Chidi, Tabena and Amara sat in silence, waiting for the lawyer. Amara's eyes were swollen from crying. Chidi and Tabena, however, whispered about business deals and luxury cars. Barrister Dyke, Okoye's trusted lawyer, arrived with a thick brown envelope. Thank you all for coming. As per Chief Okoye's instructions, his will shall now be read. The siblings leaned forward, tension filling the room. The will was read. To my beloved children, my estate, businesses, and properties shall not be distributed immediately. A shocked murmur filled the room. Instead, a trust fund will hold all my wealth for 1 year. How you behave in that year will determine your share. Chidi's face darkened. Tabena's jaw tightened. Amara simply wiped her tears, listening quietly. Barrister Dyke revealed another surprise. A hidden safe in the mansion contained personal letters from Chief Okoye to each child. The safe was opened behind a large portrait in the study. 3 sealed letters, each with their names, were handed over. In their private rooms, each child read their letter. Chidi's letter. I see your hunger for power, my son. But power without love will destroy you. Tabena's letter. Fast money comes fast, but so does downfall. Amara's letter. My precious daughter, if anyone holds the heart of this family, it is you. Tears rolled down Amara's face as she held the letter to her chest. Chidi and Tabena, fueled by anger, began plotting. We can't wait a whole year, Chidi hissed. Exactly, Tabena agreed. Let's push the board to hand over control now. Unaware, Amara spent the night lighting a candle at her father's portrait, praying for strength. From his hidden apartment, Chief Okoye watched everything through hidden cameras. He shook his head. Greed runs deep, but so does love. Let's see who wins. The true test had only just begun. The reading of the will revealed more than inheritance. It revealed character. As the year unfolds, so will their true colors. With their father gone, and his empire hanging in the balance, the true test of character had begun. The days turned to weeks. Amara focused on preserving the company, attending charity events, and honoring her father's memory. But Chidi and Tabena were consumed by greed. They attended secret meetings, manipulated board members, and schemed to force an early release of their inheritance. Tabena grew reckless. He secretly began selling smaller family assets, cars, properties, even jewelry, all behind Amara's back. The money spent on parties, gambling, and shady investments. What he didn't know, Chief Obina's investigators were watching his every move. Chidi was smarter, but no less dangerous. He began bribing members of the company board, promising them power and profits if they helped him seize control early. But Amara, suspecting foul play, started digging. Amara worked tirelessly to protect her father's company. She visited orphanages, funded scholarships, and kept the family foundation running. But the stress was heavy. She often cried alone at night, clutching her father's letter. "Papa, I wish you were here, ... she whispered. Unbeknownst to her, he was watching, and proud. The tension exploded at a board meeting. Amara confronted Chidi and Tebena with evidence of their shady dealings. "This is not what Papa would want," she declared. Chidi scoffed. Tebena laughed. "Papa is dead, Amara. The only thing that matters now is power." The room fell silent. In that moment, Amara realized they had already lost their way. In his hidden apartment, Chief Obina watched the chaos unfold on his monitors. His heart ached. "I wanted the truth, but this is worse than I feared," he sighed. Only Amara remained loyal. The sons had allowed greed to consume them. Tebena's gambling spiraled out of control. One night, desperate to cover his debts, he forged documents to illegally sell a prime family property. But Chief Obina's investigators caught him red-handed. It was the last straw. The next day, the company lawyer informed them their father's hidden conditions were about to be revealed. The year of testing was almost over. Betrayal exposed, loyalty proven, but the biggest shock was yet to come. For almost a year, the Okoi family was at war with itself. Greed, betrayal, loyalty, all had been tested. Now the truth was ready to explode. Barrister Dyke summoned the three siblings to the family mansion for an urgent final meeting. Chidi arrived, confident. Tebena, nervous. Amara, confused. "What's this about?" Amara asked. The lawyer simply smiled. "You'll see." Suddenly, the front doors opened. Chief Obina walked in alive, well, and disappointed. The room froze. Chidi's jaw dropped. Tebena stumbled backward. Amara gasped, tears filling her eyes. "I never died," Chief Obina declared coldly, "but everything else in this family did. Loyalty, love, trust." Obina laid bare all the evidence. Hidden cameras, forged documents, boardroom recordings, Tebena's gambling, Chidi's corruption. "You both dishonored this family the moment you thought I was gone," he scolded. Tebena fell to his knees, trembling. Chidi tried to defend himself, but the proof was undeniable. Chief Obina turned to Amara, his face softening. "My daughter, in the darkest year of my life, you were the only light." He revealed a new will, naming Amara as the primary heir to his empire. Chidi and Tebena's shares were frozen indefinitely. "This is not punishment," Obina explained. "It's consequence." Security entered. Tebena was arrested for fraud. Chidi faced legal action for his manipulation. Amara tried to plead for mercy, but Obina stopped her. Sometimes, the only way to teach men is to let them fall. Weeks later, father and daughter walked through the mansion gardens. "I built this empire for legacy, not greed," Obina said, "and I trust you to protect it, because you protected me even in death." Amara nodded, wiser, stronger, no longer the innocent girl. A father tested his children, and the truth was painful. But in the ashes of betrayal, loyalty bloomed. In the ruins of greed, love rebuilt. And in the end, only character defines true inheritance.